It's Nick from T7 Training. I have a question which came up in a session last week and I'd like to answer it here. Essentially, there's a spreadsheet that has the data broken up into multiple tabs. And you can see here in this case it's months of the year, but for your example it might be some other categorization of your data. In any case, the total pens for each month is in cell C10 for every single tab. And what I'd like to do is to add that all together in this cell here. Essentially a summary tab. Now, we could do this with equals. Click the tab, click the cell, tell it what we'd like to do, click the tab, click the cell, tell it what we'd like to do, etc., etc. And this would work, but it would be problematic if we added in an extra tab, and it would be a lot of work to do if we had, say, 70 machines in a factory with their output numbers, or if we had 150 salespeople and we wanted to add all their numbers. So instead, we've got a better way to do it. I'm going to throw out that formula I'm typing in, and instead we're going to use equals sum, open bracket. And then I'm going to click the first tab, which has the number that I want. In this case, the number for January in C10. And then I'm going to go up to the formula and type in the formula bar directly. And I'm putting a colon after the name of the tab before the exclamation mark. And I'm typing in the name of the tab at the very end of the tabs that I want to add up, which is December in this case. Close bracket at the end, and then enter on the keyboard, and you can see that adds all the way through, essentially as if you had a printout of all of this spreadsheet in a book and you were adding up everything at that location going through that book from start point to end point that you specify. Let's have a look at that formula. Equals sum, open bracket, name of the start tab, colon, name of the end tab. An exclamation mark is a delimiter between the name of the tab and the cell location, and then the cell that you want to add up through all those tabs. Now, is there a better way to do this? And the answer is yes. What if I want to move tabs in and out of this area where they're going to be added together? I might decide I want to make a range where I can add these. So we could put in another tab called Start, and another tab called End. And we put the Start tab before the first tab we want to add, and the End tab after the last tab we want to add. And now we can change our formula to equals sum, open bracket, start, colon, end, exclamation mark, D10 is the cell that I want to add, and then close bracket. Enter on the keyboard. That is entering everything from start to end. It is including these blank cells, but there is nothing in those blank cells, so they're not having any effect on this formula, and most formulas it won't have an effect on. With a nice advantage that if I decide I don't want to include December, I can drag December outside of that range from start to end, and it's automatically not going to be included in that range. So we could say, let's only add up everything to the end of June. Start to end, and now we're adding up only everything between January through to June, which just gives you a little bit more flexibility than hardwiring it directly into the formula what the first tab is and what the last tab is. So that's how you can add up many cells at the same location on multiple tabs. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you at the next T7 tip.